Good morning, everybody. It is Saturday morning. It's a little bit after 9. I'm out here walking Archie the pup. So I've got a full weekend of hanging out with dogs. A crazy busy work week. I work Monday to Friday. Basically, 8 to 4:30 or 5 whenever I get done. And it's just been pretty nuts. So, good to have a nice active weekend outside with some dogs and stuff like that. So the first up is Mr. Archie here, the OG. He's been with me pretty much since the beginning. I've been walking him almost every week now since this really kind of started back in September, October, November, somewhere in that range when things started to pick up of last year. And he's getting a little bit better on the leash. He's still pretty excitable. He doesn't get out probably as often as he should, so he's got a lot of energy, and he's very excited when Saturday comes along and he gets to come out here for an hour with me. But he is getting a little bit better on the leash. He doesn't try to rip my arm off anymore, which is good. But anyway, we're just out here for our walk. So I thought I'd do sort of a, tag along with me, dog sitter, dog walker kind of weekend. And also just kind of throw in what I'm eating for the weekend, as far as being vegan goes while staying at someone else's home who's not vegan. So tonight I've got another stay with Lyric, one of the pups that I house sit every now and then. And I'm with her overnight. So, it's always a little bit of planning involved. I mean, not really, because, it might be easier for me than for some people. I'll admit that, because I'm really not fussy at all with what I eat. And I can eat the same types of things on a regular basis. So for me to pack food and go somewhere overnight in someone else's home is not an issue. But, in case it gives anybody any ideas or helps out in any way, I'll share it anyway. No, come on, buddy. That's a little side trail. We're not going on that one. Come on. But I'll share it anyway, kind of, what I eat on the weekend. So far today, all I've had is I got up, had to drive Jamie into work so that I'd have the car for the day, because I've got another walk at 2. I've got a couple errands to do as well. So I just got up, had a coffee and a Cliff Bar this morning, because it was really fast paced. So that's something that's, maybe Cliff Bar isn't the best breakfast to eat or, the healthiest thing or whatever, but I don't even really care about that. I just knew that I needed to fuel I was like, what the hell's that noise? But we're under the highway underpass or overpass here, so it's a bunch of pigeons. I thought I had some kind of ghost calling out at me or some shit. Anyway, so a Cliff Bar, that's just a perfect little amount in the morning for me to have enough energy to get up. Hey, bud, no, come on. Hey, I was just praising you, how good you are. Come on. For me to get up, take this hour walk with Archie, and then I'll go home and probably have another coffee, have something a little bit more substantial, like a bowl of cereal or something like that. Got some good Nature's Path vegan options. I like their cereals. I don't remember which one I have right now. I think it's a maple sunrise crunch or something like that. I'll show you when I get in. But it's really good. Have that with some oat milk or soy milk. And I guess that's about it for now. So I'll show you that and just kind of take you along with me for the weekend. All right, just finishing up our walk here. Last little bit. It's going to be through the woods. It's a nice little path that runs behind my building to just kind of up on the next street from Archie's place. Come on, buddy. Oh yes, pee on every leaf. So yeah, we've had a nice little outing. Probably be a little over 5K by the time we get back to his place. We ran for a few minutes, which was nice. Come on, dude. Come on. Let's go. He gets very excitable, and when he wants to run, he does kind of a little weird jumpy thing. It looks like a complete goof, but he's cute. All right, buddy, almost home. Almost home. All right, catch up in a bit. All right, so before it gets too hot, I decided to come out and get my run in. Come to the duck pond. Just do a few loops around, even if I only get like 5 or 6K in. It's enough to get it done. Okay, so a very toasty 4 laps done. I think I'll call it there. It's only a short run, a couple of miles. It's like basically an 800 right around. It's a little over 800, but because it's like in the trees and stuff, it doesn't fully it doesn't fully pick it up. So it calls it 800, but it's really more like 830 or something like that. But yeah, I mean, still a nice day for it. I'm soaked, as you can tell. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go home, get cleaned up, and then so I will actually grab a bite to eat now, which I'll show you guys. I just had like another bite off of a Cliff Bar and finished up a little half a coffee before I came out here, and had like some Gatorade as well, some power drink to just give me that little extra something. But now I'm definitely hungry. It's almost it's a little bit after 11. So really haven't eaten much today. Definitely feeling the hunger now. So I'll grab something more substantial, and then got to head out, do a couple more things before I go walk another dog at 2. Okay, back from my run, cleaned up, and I'm gonna have a nice bowl of that maple. It's like maple walnut crunch or something like that. It's from Nature's Path. I don't have the box because we just emptied it into a large, like kind of I don't know, it's some kind of a large, not mason jar, but like a plastic jar. So anyway, just got that with some oat milk, some of the silk oat, unsweetened. Love that stuff. Oat milk is great. So I'm gonna wolf that down. Maybe a second bowl, I'm not really sure yet. I'm pretty hungry. It's 12 now, and then gonna eat and head out. Gotta run a couple quick errands and then off to another dog. All right, I'm now walking the second black lab of the day. This is little Miss Luna. It's our second walk. Why are you stopping? Come on. She does stop a little bit, so they gave me a carrot, like a literal carrot to entice her. But no, she's cute. She's pretty good on the leash. Still young, she's only 5 months old. And come on. I'm just gonna walk by this lake that I have run many miles past while training for previous marathons. So yeah, it's a little bit in the afternoon now. Here walking Luna like I just showed. And so I'll be walking her for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. We'll see how she gets on here. She does like to stop quite a bit, smell everything, but I'll try to, break her of that habit a little. And I've noticed with a lot of dogs, especially with labs, it seems, because they're pretty excitable. If they are stopping a lot, it's kind of easy to get their attention and get them to want to move again if you just kind of like, pick up your feet as if you're going to run a little bit, because then they get excited, they want to move. It's like, come on. And then they want to go. So that, along with some other corrective kind of actions, leash tensions and stuff like that, I've been able to get even Archie, who's like a really bad puller, to kind of come around a little bit. So, it's one thing, like if I was just taking my own dog out for a stroll, then that's exactly what we would do. But I mean, a lot of times what I'm doing here when I'm being hired to walk dogs is to get them out, get them a solid hour of exercise or something. So, you know, I can't really go out for an hour, but only have like 20 minutes of moving time and, you know, really justify that. Like, I want people to be getting their money's worth. And now, obviously, I'm not going to force a dog to do more than it's capable of or really even willing to. It's just, you know what I mean? You gotta keep them motivated sometimes. The literal carrot will help. But yeah, all right, so we're gonna walk along this lake. This is just the main rail trail. I don't know if you can really see the lake in the background there, but there's a nice mile-long section here that I would do mile repeats when I was training for marathons. Basically the length of the lake. And so we're gonna go up and down, and then that'll take us back to the starting point, and then we'll tack on, you know, however much distance just in the other direction. Just about done the walk here with Luna, and I'll put a little clip here, or maybe not a clip, but at least a photo over top here. Definitely recommend for any dog walker or anybody who has a dog to pick up one of these little portable and detachable, just like a little silicone water bowl or something. So it's collapsible, and it's just got a little carabiner, so it just clips onto my my waist belt, my running belt that I use, and I bring water along, as well as, like, you know, the pickup bags and my keys and whatever else that I need. So but it's super lightweight, and it's, like I said, it just clips on my side and just hangs off my side there. Super light, convenient. I can just clip it on and off, put some water down for the pup if she's feeling a little bit, you know, like she's slowing down a little bit. Well, obviously it's not just for her, but a quick little rinse, it's good to go between uses. But it's been very, very helpful the last few times that I've taken dogs out on warmer days. You know, like, it's not so bad if you are going out for an hour walk with a dog who's used to being out, used to being active, and it's not that hot out. But if you, you know, if you got that heat of the day, you should definitely take that with you. Try to obviously stay in the shade as much as you can. Hot pavement is going to be really tough on dogs. I think most people realize that, but even if it's only like 25 degrees Celsius out, or like 80 Fahrenheit, where are you going? You're getting yourself all tangled up here. Just getting anxious. But yeah, so even if it's only like, you know, 25 Celsius, 80 Fahrenheit, the asphalt, the actual pavement can feel like 120 degrees or something like that, or, you know, what's that, 45 Celsius or something. It does not take long for dogs to burn their feet on hot pavement, even when it's not that hot outside. So, you know, beware of that. But yeah, this little collapsible dog bowl, picked it up at a local kind of outlet department store. I don't know if you have them in the US or the UK or wherever else you're watching from, but in Canada it's called Winners, and they've always just got a bunch of random stuff that is, you know, usually a little bit cheaper. It's like name brand stuff you can get a little bit cheaper than usual. So picked it up for like, I don't know, it might have been $10. Really, really good investment. But okay, so we're almost done our walk. Let you go from there, or from here. Not really sure what my next clip will be, but we'll find out. Come. Oh, girl. All right, so I just here in this little town. It's out by the water here. Yeah, between the dog walking place with Luna there and home. And I stopped in and I got some veggie samosas from a little deli market, a little local place that's been here for like 30 some years. Some of my friends used to work there when we were teens, and actually I helped to like stain part of the outer deck and stuff like that when I was probably like 15 years old. And you know, great little spot. Obviously, you know, you'll see on my channel sometimes I'm putting up, hey, what's new at this like fast food place that's vegan and stuff like that, or what's this new brand name thing that's vegan. But I like to obviously also support local as well. And you know, if there's a local option for a vegan place that I can stop in, well, this isn't actually a vegan place, but they've got some vegan stuff on the menu. Obviously that's the preference, and that's what I would prefer to do. So yeah, so the clip that you saw there would have been for a couple of samosas. I actually went back and got another samosa and 2 little pakoras, they're called, and just beautiful little you know, Indian style food. Absolutely love it, with like some tamarind dipping sauce. So good. Anyway, it is now 4 o'clock and I'm gonna go home. I've got a couple things to do around the house, and then I gotta pick Jamie up from work. She's actually working until 7 now instead of 5, so I gotta come back and pick her up later in like 3 hours, and then I'm off to house sit Lyric for the night. So stay tuned, lots more crazy action to come. And look at this beauty. Huh? Who's that? Who's that? Who are you? Are you Lyric? Hmm? Oh yes, what a beauty. Oh yes, what a beauty. What a beauty. You just want love, don't you? You just want love. Oh, the loves. Look at you. Anyway, this is the 3rd pup of the day, Miss Lyric. She's maybe a little over a year old now. She is some kind of a brown lab mix. Oh yeah, we'll give you those belly rubs, huh? Give you those belly rubs. Oh, you love it. You love it. Look at you. Shameless. She's a cutie. So I'm with her for the night, and I'll leave in the morning. So I get to sleep with this beauty. Huh? Look at that tail wagging. Are you happy? You happy to see me? Oh yeah. You happy to see me? Oh my. Okay, so you'll have to excuse the background noise. I started their dishwasher for them. But yeah, so basically, what did I bring with me overnight? Well, those samosas and the pakoras, I mean, that filled me up. And honestly, after a busy day, I went home, got on the couch, and I just passed out. Like, I just went unconscious for about 45 minutes, got up, you know, did the chores around the house that I needed to do, like change the cat litter, do the dishes and all that kind of stuff, and then go pick up Jamie from work. So now I'm over at Lyric's place, as you can tell. So what did I bring with me? Well, I'm really only here for about 12 hours, and probably almost 8 of those are gonna be sleeping. So really all I need to do is bring something with me to snack on this evening, and then a little something for the morning. So I like these kettle cooked jalapeno chips. I don't eat a lot of chips, honestly, but like I've got maybe a quarter of a bag left there. So I'll just munch on those this evening. And I'm trying not to drink as much like just sugary drinks, like, you know, well, we call it pop here in Atlantic Canada, but sodas, stuff like that. So, you know, this bubbly or boobly stuff, whatever it is, this is blackberry. This is pretty good. You know, it's just carbonated water with a little bit of flavor. So it's kind of like a LaCroix or something. And I know people always like make fun of that, but it keeps me from drinking like Coke or something like that. So I'll just snack on that. And you know what? It also gives, like, it's actually water. So it gives me a reason to be drinking water. So I'll just snack on these chips a little bit tonight, which I won't need much. It's already 8 o'clock. And, you know, drink this. And then in the morning, I've got it in the fridge. I'm not going to open up their fridge and show it because this is a non-vegan household. And I'm just, you know, so I'm not going to like show all that. But I've just got like a plant-based yogurt in there and a Cliff Bar. So that'll hold me over till I get home in the morning. So Miss Lyric sleeps under the blankets, right in bed with me. How cute is that? Hi. Hi. What are you doing? Hmm? No. Yes, girl. Good morning. What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, Lyric and I are dancing. Isn't that right, baby? Oh, yes. Oh, you're cutie. All right. We're going to call it a day, though, baby. Where do you think you're going? We were already out. You got to go back in your crate now, okay? Yeah. Okay, so I'm back home now. It is 7:30 Sunday morning. And yeah, so had a big day yesterday. Walked Luna and Archie and stayed overnight with Lyric last night. So got up this morning around 20 after 6. Did a little morning rounds with Lyric, and then so her mom gets home, you know, within about an hour, so she can spend a little bit of time in her crate. So that's good. I always like to get out of there early enough that, you know, there's no overlap. Like, I pretty much don't see the human, and that's fine. But also because I gotta run Jamie to work this morning, and then also go back to Luna. So 7:30, I've got enough time. I'm just gonna have a quick little breakfast. I did eat my yogurt cup over there this morning. Just one of the, I think the brand is called Yoso, and usually just buy like a pack of 6. I almost always see them on for like 50% off, because, you know, they expire in like a week or something like that. But honestly, if you open them up like a week after the expiration date or something, they're perfectly fine. So I'll usually buy a pack of those if I see them on sale. And so this morning, though, other than that, I'm having a coffee, and I'm also just gonna have a slice of toast with some peanut butter. So I really like Silver Hills bread. I bounce between which kinds, but right now I've got the Mack's Flax. Definitely, you know, this wouldn't be good for somebody who's sensitive to gluten, but I am not. So just, yeah, having one piece toasted up in our vintage toaster there. I'll throw some peanut butter on that, and that'll get me through until later this morning. Nice early morning walk here with Luna. It's before 9. I'm right on this nice wooded trail. So we're on the same main rail trail that, you know, I've shown earlier in this video and plenty of times in the past. I've run a lot on this, but we're going in the other direction now. Taking her out for a nice 2-hour outing this morning, or as close to 2 hours as we can get. It depends kind of on her energy level, but gotta say, this is a nice way to start off a day. She sees a dragonfly. That's hilarious. You're not gonna catch that, I can guarantee you. Come on. But yeah, so it's interesting though, because on this particular section of trail, I haven't been through here in probably 2 years, and it's just interesting, like, how much you remember every little detail about it, from, you know, running and stuff like that. But a long time can go by and you still remember like where every little turn is, where there's like little, you know, maybe potholes, or not like potholes, like little grooves or divots along the trail. Interesting stuff. So anyway, just out here enjoying this. Again, you know, I feel pretty grateful that I can just do this on my evenings and weekends. And, you know, it's a nice source of extra side income. But just hanging out with animals, you know, I mean, it's pretty rewarding in itself. But what are you doing? What do you smell, huh? Of course, being a pup, she smells a lot. She sniffs everything twice. Okay, let's go. Come on. All right, well, something has caught her interest. But yeah, you know, it's pretty cool, again, to be able to do this as a little side hustle. And, you know, I'm definitely grateful. hopefully by the spring sometime, gonna pick up a second car so that I can have one dedicated to this, to the dog walking stuff, and then, you know, like Jamie and I don't have to really coordinate with the two jobs and everything. And it'll be different once I get back in the office too, but for now, working from home allows a little bit more flexibility because I just don't have to worry about that like extra little commute. That's kind of nice. But all right, well, I don't really know what else to do in this video, so I'll probably just call it there. This is my weekend of hanging out with dogs, a couple of walks with Luna, a walk with Archie, overnight with Lyric, and after this I'm just going to go to my parents' place, who live pretty close from here, a 5-minute drive. And they've been away most of the summer. They both retired within the last couple of years, and so they went to visit my mom's side of the family for like 3 weeks or so in another province. And then when they were done with that, after just a few days, they went to visit my sister and her kids and husband in a different province. So they're coming back, I think, tomorrow sometime, but I'm gonna go and mow their lawn for them so that they don't have to do that when they get back, because they've been gone for a couple of weeks, and it won't be too bad because we haven't had much rain, so I'm sure it's not grown as much as it normally would. But anyway, just a small little gesture. But all right, so I'll end it there. And you know, easy enough to walk dogs, go to other people's houses as a vegan, and you know, bring your own food. It's just, we're living in a time where it's just so convenient nowadays, even in this small area that I live in. I mean, my town's like 8,500 people or something like that. Hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? She's got some pull for a little one. All right, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.